I worked my way up from Silver League at the very start because I broke my wrist. So I could no longer play on my PS4 controller on Fortnite. So it was an interesting way to start. And no, I never really thought I'd be like in the final of the event. It was hard for me to imagine. I kind of just worked my way up step by step. I went from silver to gold. I played, I think, a bit of Prem during that time. And then I worked from Diamond League, got to Ruby League, trolled all my elo, went back down, and then went back to 3K. So yeah, not really. I don't think I like imagined myself here. I always had like the dream of being pro and like watching all the players, but yeah, it's kind of surreal. I think, yeah, K10 being my first real team was big because I had Earl, who taught me a lot about just, basics of CS, and that's where I first met Riley on a team as well, and it was good experience. I think Viperio Academy was sort of like a transitional period for me. I was learning, but it was also a little bit stagnant, I'd say. And same for Belfast. I think it did help prepare me. Obviously playing with different people, knowing everyone's like different play styles, and even like making new friends. And like, Shane, I met Shane through Viperio, and yeah, it's obviously helped me today. Yeah, high stakes match is a big one. I think I've struggled with them in the past. I think specifically against GoldQ actually in that Div 2 final not too long ago. Yeah, I think just playing more of them, and the higher stakes matches you play, like the ESCA becomes less like, not pressure, of course it means something, but it sort of like tones down how much you feel. I think obviously coming into this final, I feel a bit of nerves, but I'm sure after the first few rounds, I'll be all right. I view it as an advantage, yeah. I don't think it comes with any pressure, it's just on me to play. I don't really think about being the youngest on the team or anything like that, so yeah. I joined in a new role, and I think at first it was like a bit weird because these guys have all known each other for a really long time, played with each other, but it almost felt like I just like slotted in, and it was nice to play with. Everyone's just joking, having vibes, but it's also like really serious, and I think that's what helped include me whilst I was playing. And yeah, it felt smooth overall. Definitely the craziest LAN I've had in a while, actually probably ever. And it was just good fun from start to finish. I don't think there was a single game I didn't have fun in. And like, I don't know, you just have, these four almost friends you're playing the game with, and it's fun. Like, you never had a bad moment during that LAN, honestly. It was great. As for my role, I think I've sort of developed into it, to be honest. I think at the very start I was maybe a little uncomfortable or like hesitant to play it, but the more I've played it, I'm like seeing the benefits or like how it suits me as a player and how I can perform in the role. And I think it also like frees up some of my teammates too, and I think overall it helps just everyone in the team. That match, actually both matches were the highest pressure games I've ever played. I think the first game in particular, I was very nervous for that game. The LAN one, not so much, as I felt like we honestly could beat them. We took Ancient off them during the first time we played them, and that was honestly unexpected. And after that comeback on Mirage, like any nerves I've had of playing them is completely gone because that Mirage game sort of proved that we can win. Well, I will. This is my first best of 5, so it's going to be interesting. But I mean, there's always a Red Bull you can drink or some chewing gum, so I think I'll be all right. I mean, yes, I think Faceit is a big thing of what improved me. I spent a lot of time, I just played Silver League, Gold League, Diamond League, Prem. I just like increased my elo, and the more you play it, I don't feel like it doesn't improve your team play, but you learn a lot about like the individual mistakes you make, and you have to sort of like, not like try hard every single game. Obviously there's times I'm not, trying in Prem, but I think it's very important that you play Faceit and, keep your individual level very high so that when you go into the team games, it's a little bit easier.